Recording. Greetings, this is Smo Love True. It's January 15th, 2021. Let's see here, video share. Today, Giannis and I are going to be catching up, and I wanted to share, let's see, I'm expecting Giannis to show up any moment here. So before he comes and joins in, I wanted to give a couple of updates. Firstly, let's see, what do we have? Firstly, good news. California is a safe location now. I have decided to stay here in San Francisco, and I was uncertain about that up until, let's see, this is the 15th, up until about, I'm going to say about 36 hours ago. I wasn't sure where I was going or how anything could have been done about it. Anyway, so I will be remaining in San Francisco to process further papers, further applications, and you can send that to the general delivery for San Francisco, which is at 391 Ellis, San Francisco, California, zip code 94102. Let's see. The other big thing that we ought to take a look at, and I apologize for not having video on. I've just sort of been experiencing a lot of, let's see, my nose, I've been sneezing quite a bit for whatever that means. It's gotten to the point where it actually sets off car alarms. Anyway, let's see, Psychic Sounds by B delivers a lot of good information, and one of her recent videos, I'll put a video link in the description. She talks about Saturn, the activities of what's happening with Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, transits or conjunctions. It has a lot to do with, oh, yes, of course I will admit. It looks like we have Giannis in the house. Okay. Oh, let me see what we got here. Video. Can you hear me okay? Oops.
Okay, now I joined. Ooh la la, ooh la la. That was an adventure.
I'm so sorry about that. I should have.
No, it's not you. It's okay. It's okay.
It's that damn AI. Oh well. Anyway.
Yes. Anyway, you are here. We are here. Okay,
yeah.
I close as well the other windows. Good.
Yes. Okay. Great. Greetings. This is Smo Love True. Today is January 15th, 2021, and it's 1:31 p.m. San Francisco time. And today we are joined here by Giannis, or Aroy Mac.
Hello, everyone. This is Aroy Mac. Giannis from Aroy Mac channel.
Let's see. Thank you so much for catching up with me and just being in contact. I realized, oh, if you adjust, maybe I should. Anyway, I can't hide anything anyway. So it's what we have here is just a lot of good information to share. A lot of things are changing, and I just want to recognize you, Aroy Mac, that when you and I connect, we're actually we're actually connecting and bridging that gap from what's over in Switzerland to here in North America.
And, that's right, yes.
And let's see. Go ahead and give a couple of updates that you'd like to share with your channel, and then we'll get into our little update together.
Okay, so yes, my channel. I had actually from 25th of December. I had issues because there was uploaded one video from one of the shows from T0ny P where there were some correct information side, but the platform, of course, considered label it as medical misinformation. And it was the third warning that I had. I had the first warning, then I had the one strike, and it was blocked for 1 week. And then on the 25th, they gave me a second strike and they blocked my channel for 2 weeks. I was not able to upload anything until earlier this week, actually, until last Sunday. Therefore, I opened a second channel, backup channel, which I call Laroy Mac 2, and I start uploading over there T0ny's podcast. So if there will be any, again, flagged as misinformation, whatever, and give a strike, it will not. I will not get it on the main channel because then it will close all the channel, all the work and the videos that are there, they will be gone. Interesting enough, one of the videos that the last video that I got a strike on the main channel, as soon as I uploaded it over there with some changes, again in 10 seconds, I got a warning and it was flagged and it was removed. So it's yeah, they're going quite strict on this. And, the first warning, actually, it was not on something that was in a video or the audio that was said in that specific video, but their bots, they went to the links that I had in the description. From there, they went to the blog where I had uploaded the links that T0ny is sharing, and they found over there one link that was not correct, and they gave me the strike. So they are going not only, they are going to the links that we have inside the description, and they try to see in third parties platforms if they agree or not. So it's quite unpleasant what's happening. But nevertheless, I thought the workaround to have this backup channel, upload there the video, wait for 2 months, approximately 8 weeks. I saw that they went, when I got this strike, they went 8 weeks back to find the information, and I got a strike. So I thought I will upload on the backup channel, and after 2 months, I will remove the videos that they have. I will copy the videos that they have not been flagged like misinformation back to the main channel. So I will have, let's say, information in 2 different channels, just to avoid the issue with closing the channel completely.
Right. Wow. You remember in the Matrix where the Nebuchadnezzar had to lay low, turn off their engines so that the squiddies
Yes, correct.
would come or could be, would not detect them.
Yes.
That's exactly what we're going through now. Yeah.
All right.
So I have received, thank you so much for explaining that, because that is kind of why I had to kind of pull off and go into that funny kind of code language that goes with symbols as opposed to actually writing things out. My best guess is just do the, is that true? The best thing is to go onto another platform, ideally.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what it is.
So I try with a bit. I have the BitChute, which for whatever reason, not the channel itself, but some of the probably it's the AI, but some of my videos they never uploaded, and some others I uploaded easily. Potentially, I can go even to some other channel like Brighton or I don't know where else. Some of my subscribers, they have recommended some other platforms, which I have not explored yet. I mean, I have seen the link, but I have not go in the details to find the information and how more secure it will be. And the main reason that I have not done this, it's not because I don't trust it, it's because I don't have the time for that.
Right.
But I think it's wise to move to another platforms, or at least to have parallel. I have chosen YouTube because it's more popular, although more and more people now, they know that, okay, you cannot say everything over there. So
Yeah.
I inform my subscribers about my backup channel, and when I will have another platform as well, I will inform my subscribers, those that they find the information useful and they want to follow elsewhere. Yeah, they can follow there.
That's good. I too have been experiencing issues on BitChute. I can't even log into it anymore. But this might be a remedy. So let me see if I can. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So it is like every YouTube channel actually has a copy of their content being uploaded to that site.
Okay.
When take a look at that site and see what is deleted on the YouTube platform is also removed on that platform.
Okay.
So if you upload directly to that platform, then it will be found, right? So it's like,
okay.
I haven't really explored that because I'm kind of in transition right now, but I found that back in Switzerland, and I was surprised actually to have all this backup. But at that point, I guess it was 2018, things were just sort of being deleted anyway. Sorry, I've been picking up a lot of, let's see, the freaks have been out and they've been setting off the car alarms, and it's actually been an issue. Oh,
here it is.
yeah, that's it. Confirmation, thank you.
Confirmation, exactly.
So I apologize to be constantly with a drippy nose, but that's what it is. I'm not sick, COVID negative. Not that that applies. Now, let's see. So, big news. The big news is I am home. I'm home.
Excellent, excellent.
Here in California, and
After how long? After how long?
Let's see, that goes back to 2014. 2010 is actually when I had left.
11 years.
Yeah. I had been guided to go to the Hawaiian Islands from 2010 to 2013, which is then where my Swiss partner found me in Hawaii in 2012. He found me, or we met on September 10th, 2012.
Okay, okay, interesting.
Yeah, everything is, it's making sense. And then I'd gone over to Switzerland from 2014 until 2019. And let's see, then the story picks up. I left to go to Worcester, Massachusetts, and then Connecticut, and then Iowa, and traveled across the country. Now, this is the big news. Go back to 1989 and 1993. Review that which you have been going through during that time, if possible, because that was the last time Saturn was in the Capricorn constellation. Saturn is about restructuring our lives, okay? And basically from 1989 until 1993, all the things we had been involved in, we were contracting with and setting up our own foundation. And we entered back into, or I should say, Saturn re-entered the Capricorn constellation on September 28th, 2020. And it will remain in Capricorn until February 8th, 2023. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
My best guess is from now until February 20. Let's see, where are we here? We can read
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Until
I see.
yes, until that date. That's like we set up our foundation. After that date is going to be the global currency reset, the redemption period. That's the end of that is the end of the 7 churches of the Orient. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with me being here in San Francisco, I can continue to do my thing. So,
Which is your thing? What is your
this is
thing?
my thing, yes. It's anybody who's outside of North America, in particular the United States of America. You can send your documents to this address. And I've put it up before, so sorry about that. Just send it attention Haena Misako, and then we've got that address there. Okay.
Okay.
And with that, it is.
But for what documents? Maybe you need to explain to those that the first time they see about they see this video, they are not aware what are you talking about. So documents, yeah, but what documents?
Indeed.
or link to the previous video.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. I may have. Let's see. I'll write this out. So you go ahead and talk, Giannis.
Go ahead. Okay.
How's the weather over there, by the way?
Snowing, a lot of snow,
Oh.
which is nice. I like it. I don't like it after a few days on the streets because it's frozen and then slippery. Although here in Switzerland, at least in the cities and in the countryside, but they are cleaning regularly. They are putting the salt, so it is safe. It is safe. It's clean even to walk out. But yes, we had this week. We had quite a lot of snow. It stopped a little bit. It rained, melt a little bit, but again this afternoon, where I am, with at the elevation of 700 something meters, 750 meters, yes, a lot of snow, which is nice. I like it, and I like the quietness when it's snowing. You know, when it's snowing, the flakes they absorb the sound, so it's really nice and calm.
The snow magnifies that that light though, doesn't it? It makes it so intense.
The light, yes.
Yeah.
It's more bright. Everything is more bright, but it's quieter. So it's nice.
Well, you being from the white cardinal line there, I can see why you'd like that.
Maybe.
Oops. Okay. So I have to, let's see. This is actually what I would be talking about.
Yes.
And that has to do, that's funding 44 projects. That's a fun one. And
Yes.
then, let's see, I think it's, sorry, the bottom one, for the bottom one, it's actually,
Yes.
that second 4 is written out. Let me make a correction there.
Yeah.
I just looked at that.
So we are talking about funding project.
Yes.
Getting some fundings to be able to accomplish. Okay, so it's written, it's a letter, and one it's a number, the other it's the word. Okay.
Yeah, let me actually cross this one out because this is, so there we go. That's the correction.
Exactly.
It's basically let's see, am I getting in there? Yeah, it's essentially funding for people to pursue for self-preservation purposes, and then also to carry out one's private mission.
Exactly.
And you won't believe this. I don't know if I'd mentioned this. I know I did, because you're the one. It is, let's see, basically, if we read John's Revelations, it's about this beast. There's the first beast.
Yes.
And my best guess is the second beast comes out with this adjustment to the stimulus packages. And it'll be the same time as the release of the abundance. And so the first beast comes through, and that's with the elections.
Mm.
And it'll be under that we happen to have the second beast come out. Am I responsible for that? It's the whole point of what this is about is so everybody can show their true colors.
Yeah. So you make or the association that you are working with, it's making funds available for people to be able to somehow not only survive this bad financial situation which is coming, but as well to accomplish their missions that they have in life. So it's a support. It's an act of kindness from your side and the association side to support the mankind. And although there will be people that they will take potentially they may take advantage of that, because you cannot know what are their purposes and how they're going to use the funds. Each one will be responsible and they will receive, as it says as well in the Bible, that each one is going to receive what he's sowing. So those that they will receive these funds and they will use it in a good way for their benefits and the benefits of others, it's fine. Those that they will abuse this money, this abundance, they will have their consequences sooner or later. Is that right?
That's correct. And we have the fullest expression to carry out whatever it is we're going to carry out. And that deadline is when Saturn moves out of Capricorn. And then those 5 layers, they get split, right?
Okay.
And one goes away, and whoever's contracted with that, they go down, they go where they go.
Okay.
I have been guided not to purchase property, but the remedy to that is if anybody's interested in purchasing a property under bankruptcy, it's just to put the under HR 193. So it would look, and anything that basically gets signed ought to be signed like this.
Yeah. So not only when somebody is contracting to buy a property, but any contract that he's signing.
Yes. Opening a bank account.
Yeah.
Cell phone contract, everything.
Yeah. And for those that are not familiar maybe with HR or they're outside the United States, HR 193, it's House Resolution 193.
Yes.
That has been signed in 2017.
It actually took, it was introduced. So essentially, this is, let's see, this goes back to the United States being the location of where all financing statements are basically registered, which includes the birth certificate. And so basically,
worldwide. So just to clarify, all the transactions and birth certificates worldwide,
yes,
they are registered at the end in US.
in the US, in Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. Yes.
Much condition.
And which means that all instruments, certificates that are registered in Washington, D.C. Happen to be controlled by this piece of legislative act, which is House Resolution 193. And basically, HR 193, it's the American Sovereignty Restoration Act of 2017. Anything that is introduced into the legislation between administrations takes automatic effect and does not require a vote or approval by those who are sitting in Congress. And so this piece of legislative act, House Resolution 193, was introduced on January 3rd, 2017, and it was to take effect January 3rd, 2019. So anybody who happens to have US dollars, they might see the federal treasury notes being dated as most recent as 2017, but those notes were not released into the public until after January 3rd, 2019. Let's see. So basically, House Resolution 193 reverses or is the remedy to the bankruptcy that we've all been operating since January 5th of 1933. Okay. Oh, this actually, I'm sorry. Keep jumping around. But this actually reminds me of when I first came to San Francisco. It was in 1993. Yeah. And I was supposed to basically be trained the way I am at this point, so that when the bankruptcy reset was supposed to happen, or the debts were supposed to be forgiven in 1999. But yeah, wow. I'm sorry, I'm just realizing this now. 1993, House Resolution 193.
Yes, 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 yes. So for the viewers to understand, if they will not put under HR 193, what will be the consequences, and what are the consequences if they will state HR 193 and then sign? So what is means if you don't put the HR and 193, and what it means if you put it?
Okay, very good question. For those who are not aware of this or have no interest, if it's like if it's not of any interest, then people are they're here for another set of experiences. And typically those who would not be inclined to include the wording
Yes.
under HR 193 above their signatures, it would be because, let's see, if they don't include this, then they continue on with where that fifth one happens to be going. I consider the thumb, because he has his opposable thumb, has direct contact with each of the lines. And if one does not include the HR 193, then they go down with that dark side come that date when Saturn moves out of Capricorn. To include under HR 193, then they remain on their own path.
Sovereign.
Yes, they remain sovereign, and they can then move forward without having to deal with these guys ever again. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's a choice. Well, what is exactly, what are these guys? Hey, right? That was the fawns in Happy Days. That's like something else I've got to take a look at. Why is it always thumbs up? Who gives, people who give thumbs up, it's like, I think that's on Facebook. Give me a thumbs
Yeah,
up.
yeah. The likes, yeah.
It's the like. Holy smoke, that's like,
It's another topic, big topic, another video.
it is. But it certainly is good confirmation for what I've been putting out there about that dark side, having direct contact, because it have to be, it's not like, yep, I like it. It's not that, it's actually thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumb happens to be that dark side. So I want to no longer have to interact with that. Wow, that's a good confirmation. So in order to, okay, bankruptcy practices were supposed to be forgiven back in 1993. That didn't, excuse me, in 1999, because that's 70 years after the original bankruptcy, which was when October 29th, 1929, when the banks were liquidated. And that set off the Great Depression. So essentially, we have from now, or I want to say we have until December 28th, 2020, until February 8th, 2023, to continue maintaining our sovereign position. And it's as easy as writing under HR 193, and I would make that all caps, all capitalized letters, and then do my signature under that. Okay.
Okay.
And that's how I'm going to ensure I do not contract with the dark forces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So that's very, very good, let's say, paragraph in the whole topic about the abundance funds.
Yeah, it is, let's see. I had thought I would share, I'm going to do a custom thumbnail, and then people will see what it is about.
Yeah.
Right.
But the idea is that, okay, anyone who, let's say, he need or she needs, any person who needs some funds, they can follow the process that you have uploaded on your sites.
Yes.
Approach you, send the applications to that address that you gave earlier. You put on the paper, on the piece of paper, and then these applications, they are linked to, I don't know if you want to talk about that, the Oklahoma City, or it's not.
Let's see.
It's explained in your post, on your blogs. I mean, on your sites, you explain the process.
Yes.
But the thing is that there are available funds for anyone who needs some funds. There is a process that they have to follow and send some forms to you, and then you go on.
Yes. I want to say, in the custom thumbnail that I'm going to include on this video, it's an invitation for others to type in and go to this website, these two websites. One is in, I think it's a Funding 44 Projects. It's the bigger font. The other one that is under 14 under.
Okay.
Is, and that's where that second 4 is written out. To feel free to download these, the content, yes, download the PDFs and the content, and go ahead and re-upload to your own site, because it's important, just considering how the online environment is. we have squiddies who are going out and they are taking down, so removing content as thoroughly as possible. So to make things visual,
as many as possible to expose this this
yes,
text or this information.
yes.
So to make it more, give them more work to do, searching for this information.
Get creative, do your thing.
chasing us.
Yes. So this is
But
an invitation. It is an invitation for anybody who has an interest to download the content and share it with their family and their friends and get started on this. Next 2.5 years are going to be very pivotal in terms of enabling people their free will and give them the ability to preserve what they need, to bring to them what they need, and
yes,
also to deliver enough funds so that they can help mankind.
yeah,
And it can be as small as just their own neighborhood. It doesn't have to, do a global thing.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I think, let's see, you had asked, okay, so I will mention about Oklahoma. Oklahoma will be the site, let's see, it will be the site of a grounding exposition. I'm going to ask T0ny P if he could come and host it. And the whole point is for people to find out how they can ground and discharge the electrical buildup, which is essentially damaging our
Yes,
cellular structure.
correct.
Yeah, so it'll be something I gotta get planned after I get set up here with an office.
Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, Jan,
Grounding
you want to
side.
come?
Oh, yes. As long as they will not ask me for a vaccine certification, I'm coming.
Right. Let's see.
Otherwise, I have to take a boat and it will take maybe 3 months.
We'll set the date so that you have enough travel time to arrive.
Yes.
But that's the big thing about Oklahoma. We'll be in Oklahoma County because that's where the original financing statement, or I should say the initial financing statement, is located. And that's
Excellent.
safe ground.
Excellent.
Let's see, what else have we got? What else have we got? Let's see. Oh, I do actually have, I had been putting some little notices on my discussion. And let's see. So when one goes to the Victorious Barrier Remover, that's where on the discussion tab, there's usually home, videos, playlist, then there's discussion and about. Under that discussion tab, they can see my updates in terms of who's been confirmed as their documents have been recorded, and any updates in terms of just including that foreign addresses can be forwarded to my 391 Ellis Street address.
So you have this information as well on the website where they can forward the documents.
Oh, right. I'm going to have to, let's see, how do I do this? This is on the YouTube channel,
Okay.
Victorious Barrier Remover.
Okay.
And I think what I'll do is I'll try to make a custom thumbnail so that people can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got my loyal 20 subscribers who will share.
Okay, actually, I here this is good for me because I was not aware that you had the channel under this name, so I'm gonna go to check it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not informed. Yeah, forgot
Oh,
about
I'm
it. Or I
sorry.
missed it. Or if you told me, I missed it. Whatever.
No.
Now it's good. It's good that you told me because it's from what I understand on the discussion tab, you are. As you said, you provide updates for all those these people that they have make application so they can see the progress of their application, which have been approved, which has been forwarded, etc. So transparency, which is very good. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and let's see. When possible, I send an email. So that's where, like, I sent you an email confirming yours were recorded.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it's like this information was not really made public up until the, I want to say January 10th. That's when I received, or I saw it on the Oklahoma County online site.
Okay.
And yeah, so your documents I have submitted, and I will keep an eye on that. But let's see.
So for the audience, I have submitted an application, let's say, for myself and as well for my two sons. So it's not only for adults, but can be for family members as well. The kids, I mean, and I have an adult son and a non-adult son, a kid who is still a kid. So I have applied for these 3 applications, and the same can. So the point is that anyone can apply as well for their own kids, themselves and their kids.
That's correct. And if you have siblings, if they are at all interested, you can even do it for brothers and sisters. You can do it for your parents. You can do it for your uncles and aunts. That's basically what I did. I basically have like 100.
Okay.
And that's where all my funds went to.
Okay.
And it's like the whole point is for those who receive in abundance to make that tree grow more.
Yes.
So that then my cousins can also have their own abundance separate from my aunt and uncles.
Correct. Okay, good. So yes, they can. Someone can download as many PDF applications as needs and apply for himself and the relatives and the person that his care, let's say, or can share the information so the other person can apply as well and then send the documents to the address that you provided in the video earlier in the paper.
That's correct. Let's see. So will I be able to? Of course I will. Okay, so typically I have been sending payment for using a US postal money order.
Yes.
And that's how I've been sending documents out. And so it would be ideal to apply directly to mail in, to print out the document, fill it in, which is basically the, that's right. Okay, sorry. So you do the send acknowledgement address, which is in that top portion. Oops.
Is it still possible for the US residents to make the application online directly to the Oklahoma site, or still they have to? Okay, yeah. So the US.
What I'm finding is those who are outside of America, USA, they're not having access.
Yes.
So that's where it's necessary to go to the website, print, download, and fill in the document, then print it out. Then you're going to put typically on that form, one would put a postage stamp, and it doesn't have to be an American postage stamp. Just put your own country's. This is for international applications. They can put their own stamp there from their country. The ones that
attach it with a clip, not to stick it.
Oh no, affix it. So stick it right on there. So you peel it off and just put it right on there on the back corner there. I want to say bottom, lower left. Is that right? Lower right.
Right.
Yeah, lower right hand corner.
Okay, so what I will do, I will try to find this application, and after communication with you, and maybe I will take a picture and upload it so it will be visual with the actual form, empty, but with actual form, and then where to place the stamp. Is that going to be okay?
That would be wonderful if you could do that, Giannis. Let's see. I have looked through what kind of stamps are available. What we have here in the US, well, they could. Okay, so any stamp will work. First class stamp, what I have suggested on the website is to do the US priority mail stamp. And that usually costs, right now it's just under $8 for the one stamp, but it puts the priority through. And that's to pay for the stamp duty to transfer funds from the association to the individual. It pays for that tax.
Okay, and if it's coming international, it has to be a stamp equivalent to that, let's say, priority, US priority around $9, let's say. If somebody will buy a stamp from his country, which maybe cost, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 euros priority, or Switzerland, Swiss francs, that will be accepted in the US
It
as
will.
equivalent?
Yes, yes, it will.
Okay.
Now, any stamp will do it, okay? Will transfer the funds, because with every year, for all the instruments that have been issued for I want to say, for all the instruments that have been created for 2020, I will create the one instrument that basically pays for the document transfer tax. Okay?
Okay.
But just having that stamp makes it necessary. It's necessary to have the stamp duty on there. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. I want to, I don't, okay. Go ahead and talk a little bit. Let me get something here. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. So as I mentioned, yes, I have applied as well for this abundance funds, and for me and my kids, and at the moment they are processed. They are processed, and soon they will be released. Okay, so you have over there the form, I see.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Giannis, for killing time there. This is essentially the, here, maybe you cannot see too well with the white wall. So basically, this is the form. And as you can see here in the bottom corner here, put a little stamp there. And it's the acknowledgement address. Oh, wait a minute. For the acknowledgement address, it is necessary to use, if it's an international address, please use my address, which is the one that's over at over here. Yeah, is that right? It's
Yes.
391 Ellis Street, San Francisco address. Okay.
Yes.
And it will come to me, and basically what will happen is I will then forward it. Now it's necessary to, let's see. What Oklahoma had asked for is they would like a self-addressed stamped envelope to be included with each application where the send acknowledgement address happens to be. So like in your case, Giannis, you would just need the one envelope that I could mail all three back to you. But if one is, like in my case, I would have one for my son and one for me. And because he's not with me, I would put two envelopes. And that way Oklahoma would then send the
They
two.
can send back separately.
Yes, yes. And so for foreign addresses, for addresses outside the United States, just include in the acknowledgement, I want to say
Your address.
my address.
And then you will forward to us. You will
Yes.
email. You will mail.
I will physically mail this. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and again, that's just where the stamp goes in the corner there. Okay, the lower.
Yes, but the envelope needs as well to have a stamp.
Sorry?
Let's say from you, the envelope that will include, let's say, another person, my neighbor. Okay, he's gonna send the application. He needs to send on the application the stamp, as you said, stamp it on the right corner, and an envelope where he will include shipping from your place back to Switzerland, for example. Okay, because who is gonna pay the shipping cost? That you will, otherwise you will have to cover it, and it's not fair. You are doing all the work already.
You know who I am.
I know who you are. but you are taking in the cost from forwarding the foreigner applications from your from that address that you are sending to Oklahoma. But okay, if you want, okay, you can send everything for us for free. Up to you.
I see how people behave and how they treat me, and I know you're a good man. And we see how other people are, right? This is all part of that collective action. Are we in alignment?
Yeah, okay, yes, that's correct. But yeah, okay, I'm just saying, up to you, of course. This is up to you. Up to you and up to them. I mean, okay, between you and them.
I'm not asking for more obligations. I really am carrying quite a bit. But yeah, what Giannis had said about just covering all costs, most people don't realize that Giannis had sent me funds. He sent me additional funds to pay for the PayPal fees. So that's where he bumped up the cost. So thank you, Giannis. And then
yeah, because PayPal is getting commission. So let's say if the process costs 20 francs or $20, if I will send $20, I'm not going to get $20, I'm going to get 18 or 17.
Yeah.
And the people, they don't realize this. So that's why I have put up extra funds to cover as well the commissions that PayPal will, the fees that PayPal will take from transactions. Because I don't want, let's say, to be, it's for me, it's my application, it's for me, so why you to carry the cost?
Yeah.
At least this is my way of thinking.
I want everybody to know how Giannis thinks that's how everybody ought to behave if they want to not be dragged down. FYI.
I confirm.
So it's a choice. But
right,
yes,
right,
it would help if people, if those applications that come in include a self-addressed stamped envelope, so that I can then just fold up that document and send it over to out of the country, basically.
So from your experience, when will the application has been approved from Oklahoma? It will return back what, 1 page, 2 page? It will be, I mean, the envelope needs to be a normal envelope, less than 20 or 30 grams, I guess, on the weight.
Right. Yeah. It'll be enough just for the one first class stamp, because it's just 1 page, depending on how many. Okay,
yes,
so it's like for every 5 pages there are, then I have to put a new stamp. So if there are like 8 pages or 8 applications,
so it needs 2 stamps.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Good point.
Detail there. Okay. What was the other thing? Okay, stamp, a self-addressed stamped envelope. Okay. I believe the next video upload that I'm going to do with regards to this content, it'll be in my new office. So here in San Francisco. So
no thumbs up. No thumbs up.
Thumbs up. It'll be like
no thumbs up.
That's right.
No thumbs up, no thumbs down. Great.
Great. Yes. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
figure
yeah,
out some
absolutely.
other little marking on that, or how to express the happiness.
Yeah, yeah. The bump the
Oh,
feeling. Yes.
oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. And then I don't know for when when it has been approved and Oklahoma City has sent a paper. This paper, what approximately what is it and how they can get these funds to the people? How
Uh,
it will be?
right. So we haven't experienced that, and um, my best guess is that once this document has been submitted, it generally takes 4 weeks. Anybody who is sending it with the send acknowledgement to my location here in San Francisco, what I have found is
Those that are outside US, those that are outside US, they send to you. The US residents, they can send directly. No, they can put directly their address.
correct, and they will get theirs.
Yeah.
I want to say in a timely fashion. And then the abundances ought to be coming in. The first set should be coming through before the end of the month. Because what's happening here is, let's see, um, there is an expected economic boom for February.
Okay.
Who knows what's that about? Is it because it follows the inauguration? And then they've got not only their stimulus checks from the federal government, but at the same time, it appears that the abundances are going out at the same time because uh, the Democrats are increasing the amount that's going to be on that stimulus check. Here, last year, I want to say they were talking about $600. But from what I've heard from my contact is that they're going to increase it. I don't know by how much, but typically the stock markets increase because
Yes.
of
Yeah,
money
yeah.
being flooded into the
Yes, in theory, stability because of the new president, whoever was this.
yeah.
Always, yes, but this is what is following usually after the inauguration. The markets that are there, the Wall Street and the other markets, they feel more stable, at least for a while, so it's boosting a little bit,
Ah, yes,
yeah,
that's
the
interesting.
economy in brackets. Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, let's say, okay, I believe that is everything, Giannis. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you too. Thank you too for this thought. That it was a thought and then became a reality. It was manifested, and now you are flooded with applications. and yeah, the first batch has been out already and is processed, and it will come out, as you said, the following weeks. They will be sent from Oklahoma.
Yes, it'll be delivered. My best guess is by the postal service. Well, here in North America, it'll be delivered by the United States Postal Service. And then with that, it should be with a signature. So things that require a
Like a
signature.
registered letter. Yeah.
Yes. And so express priority or express delivery
Okay.
with a signature requirement. And it ought to be the same thing for wherever there is that, where your location is, it'll apply to someone in South Africa, same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it'll be through the postal system that's been established. I would say probably before. Most people don't realize that the Universal Postal Union, which is based in Bern, Switzerland, it basically set up all the contracts before the countries were incorporated.
Yeah, it's what is happening here in Switzerland and how it's affect the whole world, and the people that are not know, it's unbelievable. In many, 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 many aspects of life or of daily business and the daily things, it's unbelievable how much connected it is to Switzerland.
Yes, yes, that's so true. That's why I'm sorry you had to be there.
Yes.
Say thank you to your son.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Giannis, one more thing, and it's about the Filipinos. Yeah.
Yes.
So the Filipinos, people from the Philippines, all those islands. Let's see. I had a dream once, and there was word that the Filipinos are the real Black people. What could that mean?
I know that there are Black Filipino.
Yeah.
Not as black as in Africa, or I mean, darker skin as in Africa, but really very dark skin, and even with curly hair.
Yeah.
So all the genetical features of what we call black people, or what I have in mind as black people, and there are tribes in Philippines in some locations that actually they call them like negro, something like that. It's a similar expression, which is a full race, let's say, in Philippines. Yeah. And even there is one location, some islands, some province, negroriental. It's called negroriental.
Wow, really? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Have you spent much time there?
No, I have not been there. I have not been there, but it is. I know that there is the region, let's say.
Okay. Yeah. That is so amazing. Let's see. I am, through my mom's side, Visayan.
Visayan, okay.
Visayan.
Yeah.
And we let's see, my parents had gotten to the Hawaiian Islands because of King Kalakaua allowing the immigrants to come through and work
Yes.
the agriculture fields.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I'm here. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. No, but down the Philippines, yes, it's really. I like down there. General Southeast Asia, but I don't know, because maybe they're speaking English as well. It was easier for me than some other areas. Although I like many other areas Southeast Asia, but in Philippines, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Right. It is a very special place. And let's see, if you ever make, well, it's probably through your son's mom that she would be able to also do it in abundance to get it out more for all Filipinos. That's what I'm getting, is that Filipinos ought to have access to this. And I don't really have contacts, with the exception of my uncle. But
Okay.
But yes.
I can.
After yours comes in, then you can say
exactly, because first they want confirmation. They want confirmation that this is something real, etc.
Yeah.
So I need to go with the proofs, which makes sense. It's okay.
It does.
Yeah, but then definitely, if it's when they will see the proofs, then it will be spread. It will be spread.
Oh, that's a lot of paperwork. Okay, we can handle it.
Yeah. And in Philippines, they have, it's mainly islands. So 7,777 islands.
Wow, you've got a lot of traveling to do.
And a lot of postal.
Seven is the number for the spiritual quest, the spiritual path.
So 4 times 7, 7,777 islands.
Wow. Wow, that's a strong foundation. That's really.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's something. I think this is, as that was the impression. Maybe I'm missing a little bit, but this is the impression I have read somewhere. It was this. So I think it's real, and if it's not real, it's almost like that.
Yeah, no, it's the numbers, because 4 is the number for a foundation, a solid foundation.
Okay.
And then the 7 is the spiritual path. So we have the, wow, that, I'm getting a big confirm on that. So thank you, Jonas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Excellent. So yes, this video about abundance, and more people to know about and send the forms. I will visit your YouTube channel where you have the discussions.
Yes.
And when we will finish recording this video, as we were talking, I had an idea which I like to share with you.
Okay.
But yes, let's first discuss with you and go through it with you before we say it publicly. I just had an idea now, something about this process, how to make it easier for the people to understand what to do. Yeah, something visual that I have a thought, which I would like to share with you when we will finish recording this video.
That sounds good. My next location is going to be on the other side of this hill that I'm on. So it's like Pacific Heights, and I'll be from Japantown over on the other side of Pacific Heights. And
Okay.
Let's see. So I will have internet connection. And I'm actually leaving before sunset here, and it's about 2:30 now. So,
Okay.
But yes, I will take care of this, and we will catch up on that. If you have the visuals, then it'll be that you'll be able to do a screen share to share. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Very good. Well,
I think I just told them where I'm at.
Okay, you can cut this part of the video.
Okay. Thanks for joining, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.